everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
How has the week been?
Good.
Okay. Good weekend?
Yes.
Okay, well, today is session 2, which is time management. Just a little review of our rules. So I'm going to read our rules. Number 1, not make fun of others. 2, pay attention when someone is talking. 3, no talking over others. 4, right to pass. 5, what is said in here stays in here. And 6, to be non-judgmental. And then also just to go over a little bit about last week when we spoke about grades and how important grades are. Does anybody remember what we discussed in terms of why grades are important?
You can graduate on good grades, or you graduate on good grades.
Okay. And grades also kind of affect you at home, don't they too?
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. So time management. Does anybody know what time management is?
No.
To manage time.
Like how? Give me an example.
Like when to section your time off, or
You're organized.
organize your time.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say if you know you have to be at school at, you guys are old enough already to kind of already figure it out, but you know you have to be at school by 7:30, and you look at your clock and it's 6:30. You kind of have to manage your time. Okay, if I get up at 6:45. I can take a shower in 15 minutes or whatever, and do this, this, and this, and this to get to school on time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a perfect example of time management. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is do a quick quiz about time management. So it's just 7. You answer yes or no, and I think there's like 3 of them where you give a response of some sort. Take a few minutes to do this. Everybody done? Okay, so number 1 is on weekdays, do you do your homework about the same time? Would everybody answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you start studying before 8 p.m. each night?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you study each night during the week?
No.
How many hours do you spend studying during the week?
3, 2.
1.
Do you go to bed about the same time each night?
Yes.
Yes.
How much sleep do you usually get each night?
8 hours.
7 hours.
Yeah, about 7 to 8 hours.
Okay. How much sleep? Oh, right here. How much time per week do you spend watching TV and movies, or playing video games, or working?
5 hours.
Probably only 5 hours to 7.
Okay. So that's more hours than you guys study, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's go over the quiz is just to kind of show you, like, these are the important things in terms of that would go into time management, right? Finding time to study, finding time to do things that you want to do. Go out with friends to the movies, hang out and wherever you want to hang out at, go to eat or whatever. The golden study roles. Number one, does anybody want to read number one?
Set a regular time period to study each weekday, and on the weekends, stick to it. Don't make it late at night or you'll be too tired to work well.
Okay. Number two, anybody?
Study every night even if you don't have assigned homework. You can read books or magazines, review and practice subjects where your skills are weak, or study ahead.
Aaron, would you like to read number three?
Get enough sleep. Students our age should sleep 8 to 10 hours each night.
You guys pretty much sort of do that, right?
Yes.
That's a good one. Okay. And number four, cut down the number of hours you watch television and movies or play video games. 10 hours a week should be the most time you spend on these. Which you guys, I think, have about that, right? Like, or less? Okay. Okay. So, we're going to do another kind of assignment. So, I think I gave you guys a blank piece of paper. Earlier there was one left there. So what I want to do is, where is that? Okay. I'm going to go over, let me see. Okay, let me just read this. Schedules can restrict you, but they also can free you by making your time go further. Does anybody know what that means? Like restrict you, like for school, for example, it's very restricted. You go to one class, to another class, to another class, to another class, right?
Yeah.
So there's pretty much, the only free time is break and lunch, right? Well, let's say outside of school, like at home, I mean, what it's saying is you should have a schedule, like come home, relax a little bit, study or do homework, study, watch a little bit of television, read a book or whatever, but there's a little bit more leeway, right? You can kind of like say, okay, well, you know what, I'm not going to study an hour tonight, I'll just do a half hour. That's what it kind of means. You can be a little flexible. And also, if you schedule your time, it also can mean that you don't know, you might have extra time during the day. Imagine how much extra time you will have to spend with your friends, watch TV, listen to music, or do other things that you enjoy if you can learn how to use your time effectively. A schedule helps you balance your time. It permits you to decide how much time you need to do things that must be done. Once you organize your time, you will be surprised at how much free time you can have. So I wrote down 6 things. This is just an example. 6 things. Today's Tuesday, so this is a perfect example because I think it actually talks about Tuesday. But anyways, so just, I want you to prioritize these, like organize, like what 6 lists from most important, what you need to get done, to second, third, fourth, fifth, and 6th. There's 6 of them, okay? So the first one is your dad is out of town, so you have to watch younger brother from 3:30 to 5:30 when your mom comes home. You have a test in biology that you have to study for. You have an evening meeting from 7 to 8 p.m. tonight. It could be a sports meeting, okay? Tuesday night movie of the week, 8 to 10, which you have been dying to see. Okay, straighten your room before going out this weekend, a requirement from your mom. And the last one is you have a project due in 2 days, but you are required by your group. It's a group project. So your group basically said you bring markers, but you don't have markers, so you still have to go to the store and buy markers for tomorrow. So prioritize of how you would, on your paper from A to F, of how you would handle this. Pretend, like for example, pretend today is Tuesday and your biology test is like Thursday. We'll do that. Test is Thursday, because I know that's a little Thursday. Okay, so pretend today is Tuesday. So how would you prioritize these?
On paper?
Mm-hmm. You can just write A, B. You don't have to write the whole thing out. It'll take a long time.
supposed to organize them all together?
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. I might, for example, say, okay, my dad is out of town, so I have to watch my younger brother from 3 to 5:30. Well, gee, obviously that's important. So I already know I have to do that. That's a priority. So I might put A. And then I might put straighten your room before going out this weekend. Well, you know, today's Tuesday. I still might have time for that. Maybe I'll do that on Friday. So that might be the last one.
So you just put them in order.
Yeah, in order. How you would do them. Okay, we're running out of time, so let's begin with. Has anybody finished?
Yes.
Okay, what do you have?
A, C, F, B, E, D.
So, watching your brother, and then
C,
going to a meeting.
and then F,
Okay.
and then B,
Grading your project, and then
E,
and then last reading your room. Okay.
D.
Okay. And just to, certain times what you can do, just to like, you can do things multiple times. Like, you have to watch your brother. Well, why not clean your room and watch your brother while he's in the room with you? So you can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? That can help you out. Does anybody else want to share what they have?
I put A, F, B, C, E, D.
A, F,
B, C,
B,
and then E, D.
Okay, sort of a little bit similar. Anthony?
Okay, I put watch my brother,
Mhm.
then after watching my brother study a little bit before the meeting, then go to the meeting, and after the meeting watch my Tuesday night movie, and go to sleep, and then clean up my room after the
Okay.
next day.
Okay, that makes sense. Good. Okay, those are good points to be able to check everything. Okay, so another important thing is when you have a lot of stuff to do, studying, sports, practice, hang out with your friends, that stuff, it's a good idea to distinguish the difference between what you want to do and what you need to do, right? Because needing to do is kind of more important, right? Studying for a test is going to be more important than going to get something to eat with a friend right down the street, right? So that's important. Okay, well, we're going to wrap up now. We've kind of run out of time. So does anybody have any questions before we finish? Okay, good. Okay, so next week we're going to come back. It's our last session, and we'll be talking about setting goals. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.